tuning in. This is Gottacon 2012 Grand Finals, Game 2. What we had last game actually was Team 25 Minutes coming back up from the losers bracket and taking on Team PPSP, who had actually knocked them down to the losers bracket earlier. Team 25 Minutes very confident, maybe a little too confident, had to deal with some Fiddlesticks Pantheon alt action, lost a huge comeback game from Team PPSP, who you can see on the right-hand side, their members filtering in, and Team 25 Minutes on the left-hand side. You know, they came back Game 2 very, very strong, great rotations, great dragon control, and this time they had no Fiddle alt, Pantheon alts to account for, able to come through with a win. Now, I was not here actually to see
we actually
the
missed
bands.
picks and bans. I should have mentioned them.
So what were the bans? Was it Fiddlesticks Pantheon? Because I would hope it would be.
25 Minutes actually banned Fiddlesticks, Sona, and Akali.
Interesting.
I don't know where the Akali came from.
Yeah, I mean, was there...
Sorry, that was a different game, maybe the Akali from someone else. But I know Fiddlesticks and Sona were banned.
Interesting.
And, let's see, the other guys... What did they ban? They banned Skarner and Cassiopeia, and what was their third ban? I don't think it was Tryndamere. I guess I'm up too late. It's getting hard to remember the three things.
Shout out to TK Rain, good friend of mine and player for Raise Your Weapon.
Shout outs to Avalace for coming back to the stream.
Word. Shout out to everyone that stuck with us. I mean, we had people with us at 5 a.m. last night, so...
Yeah, and the IRL crowd on site is starting to come back in force as well.
Indeed. It's
very nice to see a lot of hype on the floor.
It will. It's funny, we have the ebb and flow of teams. The huge crowd fills up as the games are going on, cheering, having to go to standing room around, and then they kind of like go in and out like the tide, go back out to the convention, see what's going on, and then they come back for some awesome action. So looks like both teams are ready. We're going to start out here. Picks and bans. All right. Anticlimactic. Thanks a lot, Petrific.
Probably misclicked to type again.
That's actually happened a lot in a lot of high-level tournaments that I've seen, actually. Sometimes you wonder if these guys actually play League of Legends, and they know, like, that this happens. But,
it's like they don't know what the client does.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, sometimes, you know, no one knows. Sometimes Riot doesn't even know what the client does. So.
Yeah, that's what Public Test Realm is for.
All right, so here we go. He's back in. Round 2. Let's see it.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're trying to rearrange their pick order. They want Elite Warriors at the bottom for his surprise pick, I guess. Or no, they want him 4th. Huh. This is interesting. Usually they have a Kazekia pick first. Or are they trying to get him back to the top here?
All right. They've decided.
Doing some Towers of Hanoi action here. Now they're ready. They like this pick order for summoners here.
There's something to actually point out for PPSP. Their highest ELA player is their AD carry, which is pretty smart. If you want to get carried into late game, probably you want to put your strongest player. Not necessarily that it could be their strongest player. And what I've seen, he has been their MVP, their strongest player. You would want to put them on a carry-type role. I think before we saw a team that put their 1800 player in the loser's bracket onto Lee Sin, who can do really good and regulate a game, but not necessarily the best carry. And there's the Fiddlesticks band, which from 25 minutes, very, very strong.
I do think jungle is actually the easiest role to carry from because you often get to build tanky DPS and you can just wade into a whole team and get a bunch of kills. You do damage and you don't die easily either. So
I mean, you can influence a game towards a win, but I don't think you can quite carry as hard as like a Fed Vayne as you saw last game where she was almost unstoppable. AD carries, they rule the late game if you can protect them.
I do think AD carry is the hardest role to play. You have to position really well and try not to get bursted down. You have to be able to do damage without dying.
Yeah, I mean it's not as simple as a lot of AP characters where they just throw all their cooldowns out, then back off, and it's like a very easy flow. They know exactly what to do. AD carries, you have to prioritize your targets, but also place yourself in a position where you can't be engaged on, and you have to trust your teammates too to actually peel people off you should you get caught. So it's a very tricky position.
Yeah, you
to
just
play.
Attack whoever's
very high
closest,
skill base.
whoever's available.
Yeah,
you have to sort of know that
use
small
that attack
moment of when
move
they're
as
available.
well. So that you don't actually misclick, right-click, and end up running towards the enemy team without attacking.
Yeah,
that's
very
a
micro-intensive.
Yes. So here we go. Ban. So Lee Sin, Sona, Fiddlesticks don't want to face the Lee Sin. Then we have Singe, Skarner, Ari from the other team.
They're going to steal Soraka from the, taking away that popular Sivir Soraka bot lane that 25 minutes has been doing.
Yeah, so it looks like PPSP, their strategy was they don't want to have to deal with the Skarner, good ganks out of there, but the Ari was too much for them, too much mobility. Singe, too much mobility, very tanky, definitely a factor in those games, I thought. So very smart bans from them.
There actually are a lot of counter picks for Ari, but I guess Gragas is not one of them.
Yeah,
and even still, you might beat Ari in lane, but she'll just go leave and get kills bot like we saw.
Yeah, I really think it was the mobility actually from Ari is why
just that incredible ability to tower dive.
Yeah.
Like when you're 2 or 3 levels above your bot lane, then they're just like waiting to be killed. Basically, they're just sitting there being all squishy.
Unless they saw something earlier, unless there was some earlier Skarner play, I feel like the Skarner ban might have not been the best ban. I think maybe a Sivir, because you're basically giving 25 minutes their bread and butter, what they want to go to, which is a high mobility team. Much like if anybody, there's a Janna, so prove my point even further, the passive, the 3% move speed to the entire team, almost a set of movement speed contestants.
Wow, definitely doing a move speed team here again with Raise Morale and Tailwind and On the Hunt.
This is very reminiscent of, if anybody's familiar with a team called Goose that actually is a high-profile team, plays in a lot of Go for Lulz. Was going to go to IEM Kiev, but couldn't because of monetary reasons, because it's really expensive to fly to the Ukraine. But they actually, Goose likes to run really heavy, mobility comps at this point. And so they actually judge a lot of team fights and can control all the engagements and the chases. If you move out a little bit, they can capitalize on it. So we're going to see more of a mobility team like that. But Shaco, this is the first Shaco I've actually seen in the tournament, and he hasn't been banned that much, actually.
Yeah, I guess like the lower level players did. Now, I talked about Petrifix Shaco earlier. I've seen it play at Stain, and he's probably sandbagging a bit, but he usually does goofy builds like Ghostblade and Warmogs.
Huh.
But here he might have a guide open in the background. He might do something a bit more...
Yeah, okay, finals of Gottacon 2012. Let's open up Google Chrome. Let's go to solomid.net. Let's try to find a guy.
That's how Dyrus died to wolves in tournament, remember? He had Odd One's Jungle Gangplank guide open.
Oh, gosh, Dyrus would. Also, Dyrus played with lock screen, or used to play with lock screen, too, so...
I mean, play dual screen? Well, I hope one day a Galio player has my guide open on their other monitor.
So here we go. PPSP. I actually really like this team comp. AoE, double Woda style, Rumble. Definitely a very strong top pick. Actually, a really big bully if he gets even a little bit ahead.
Very good with Soraka's MR Shred if she can get tanky enough to get it stacked, too.
So right now, 2 very strong teams. We're actually seeing 2 very strong meta teams. So
hopefully, Rumble's
I'm really excited that these are the 2 teams that are in the finals because they're bringing out real strong teams.
And the other thing about AoE Ultimate teams is it's actually good to pick Soraka just because Soraka can counter teams like that. Although they already have Janna, who we talked about previously, is usually the stronger counter to those kind of teams.
Yes, she is. And she's going to be able to try to stop Mord coming in on her team.
I think what they need a silence, I think, to hopefully stop Monsoon. But I can't think of a ranged DPS that has a silence right now.
Brand would be really interesting to see this. I mean, actually, Tryndamere can be a mobility. Brand not fitting the mobility theme at all, though, so...
Unless he gets Rylai's to slow them down.
I guess. Yeah, last time we saw Brand, he wasn't very successful, I don't think, so...
Yeah, I think this maybe chosen by some of our lower-level players.
Yes. I mean, Brand used to be really popular back in the Annie just burst days.
I
locked in a Fizz! I have seen some, I wasn't a big fan of Fizz. He was considered OP at first. Once people figured him out, he got nerfed a little bit. He wasn't as good. But I've seen some amazing Fizz plays from a lot of players in the higher elo games.
Yeah,
so I'm really excited to see how this Fizz is. And a jungle Tryndamere, so he's going to be really mobile in the jungle.
We got 2 people with Smite. They're probably having an argument about who's going to jungle here. All right, it's going to be solo top Tryndamere again. All right, classic exhaust ignite.
I mean, solo top Tryndamere could be a handful. I mean, players like Mega Zero, Valkyrin from Team Reflex, very, very strong Tryndameres that if you let them get Tryndamere, you are in a world of hurt. So, I mean, will Buffalo be that level of Tryndamere? Probably not, but Tryndamere, I know, can be very, very strong top.
Now, Elite Warriors has not locked in yet. I personally think Vayne is the wrong choice here. They're trying to take another late game hero, but I don't think she'll be able to compete with just the lock-on assassin power of Fizz or just the extreme late game scaling of Tryndamere. Yeah, and plus, it's a Vayne Soraka lane. Soraka's going to want to be passive, but Vayne wants to land wall staple condemns and burst people down.
Well, I mean, you can afford to be a little bit aggressive if you have, those heals as backup and the mana. But I mean, I don't know. I think last time Elite Warriors would say, "Hey, let's strike the fear to them. Let's show them the character that was one of their main demises, and when they met earlier in the tournament." So Vayne going to use that true damage, but I mean, if there was any team that would be hard to catch for Vayne very good at running down people, it would be this team. On the Hunt.
I think they are set up, though. They have 2 exhausts and 2 ignites with Tryndamyr's name on them.
Yeah, I mean, and that is very smart. I've seen lots of games go really, really bad where teams did not take an exhaust to try to deal with Tryndamyr. And
There's no item replacement for that.
Yeah.
You can still buy Executioner's Calling, but no, Hextech Gunblade is the closest thing we have to exhaust, I'm afraid.
So Janna actually going heal CV, so she's actually not going to have a good escape mechanism if she gets caught. Just going to have to use those tornadoes and her natural CC. Janna actually my favorite support in the game. Very good as you move later in the game. A little bit weaker in her early landing phase.
I do like Janna's unique flavor. Very good power to save people.
Yes.
If you use her crowd control offensively, which you can, it kind of leaves you with no options for escape after that.
And she definitely is one of those heroes that's like, with her ult, you can either look like a genius, or you can have everybody mad at you because you just sent tons of people to their safety.
Yeah.
Or pushed them out of
That's why I stopped
ults.
taking flash on Janna. Just like, watch this. I'm going to blow them all into the turret, Lee Sin style. And then they just all kind of go every which way because it's a circle. So
exactly.
Stop taking flash on Janna, everybody.
So 2 really solid lineups, honestly. I mean, I feel like for blue team, it's going to come into how far Sivir and Tryndamyr get. They are very AD heavy, I think. So, you know, if we see a lot of defensive items, Frozen Hearts mainly coming from the purple team, they will be able to mitigate a lot of that damage. They're just going to really have to keep Tryndamyr and Sivir in check, get that early game advantage, get the double Wodos, and just press really, really hard.
Well, they've got 2 ignites in Fizz's Seastone Trident, so any healing they have from Soraka and all the Will of the Ancients may not pan out, actually.
Yeah, you know, Ignite, a very good counter to the Will of the Ancients meta. I know a lot of high-level players saying that they'll flash just to put an Ignite on the AP, just so they can stop them from getting all that health from Will of the Ancients in team fights and coming back into the fight, being able to sustain. So,
you know what I'm kind of hoping they'll do to be funny is put Tryndamyr mid to try to counter Morgana.
That actually would be very, very smart. They could put her there.
Well, solo mid is too short, though. Morgana will just like walk back to her tower before Tryndamyr can get in a lot of hits. That's why Tryndamyr likes top. That's why every melee hero likes top.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
More chasing distance.
You know, but I mean, Fizz can go top as well very easily. So I'm interested to see what they decide to go, how the lanes shake out. Both teams very strong, have their advantages.
Yeah, it should be an interesting battle. 2 close-range AP characters duking it out solo top here.
And again, this is the Gottacon 2012 finals. Tournament running for almost 18 hours now.
Double grand finals.
Yes, the second game of the grand finals. Rubber match between Team PPSP, who is on the purple team, and 25 Minutes, who is on the blue team. We know 25 Minutes had a lot of fans in the stream chat all day, all night, all morning.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Been here since yesterday.
Yeah, we cycled the whole day cycle being here. Night to morning. Here we go.
Yeah, we had to let Pato go so he could get some rest, so he won't like crash when he has to drive home.
Yeah, it's got to drive all the way back to Seattle after this. Should be a lot of fun. But, you know, I've had a lot of fun at Gottacon 2012. I am Raise Your Weapon Pato, and with me is Shiner CCC. Luckily coming here with some energy, casting with me through that late, early morning, and passing all these games. So thank you very much for coming out here and casting with me.
Oh, you're very welcome, Pato.
Just want to make sure we don't get that middle screen craziness again. And here we
go.
Good.
You got around it this time.
Yes. Don't like that at all, in fact.
So we got 3 skins versus 1 skin. Again, Team 25 Minutes showing power of the proletariat.
Yeah.
Very few skins. Except for Tempest Janna, but
Tempest Janna, a really cool skin. You know, that Ice Janna.
Yeah,
Frost Queen.
I didn't want to say cooler. That's a bit too much of an obvious pun.
But I mean, actually, like Hextech Janna. Actually, Janna, one of my favorite characters, so I have every skin for her.
I want my Hextech Urgot skin so I can make Hextech Gunblade thematic again.
So here we go.
Did Tryndamyr drink a potion right away? No, that's impossible. He's at full health.
No, yeah. He just got. That was just the heal animation from the fountain, but.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Only he had it. That's OP.
Yeah, I know. He's the best around.
Okay, so what's going on? Soraka buying. Looks like the 3 wards, 2 potion setup. That's what our Sorakas have been enjoying doing in these games.
Janet looks like she's mixing a mana potion there.
Yeah, it looks like
Has that 3 ward. Purple gearing up to protect their blue. Meanwhile,
Gangplank
blue
jungling with
spreading
boots.
out, guarding their red.
Risky. probably doing very aggressive gank-heavy Gangplank here.
You know, right at this point, Janna, the one blue team, 25 minutes, actually has the CV advantage, the only one with CV. So if they spot out purple, or we could see an invade here. We could loop around, steal the red. Tryndamere could let off and go steal an early red, possibly.
I'm actually pretty curious about the Fizz in this game. If Hello Kitty is secretly a platinum level player, then I shudder to think what he's going to do with Fizz in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching great Fizzes that can actually lead to really exciting action and moves.
Very creative plays.
Sweet kills, jumping over jungle walls, very strong in the jungle. There's a CV. They see purples at blue, gearing up for defense.
Shaco got a big box pile on the Ancient Golem ready to go here.
Looks like Jiffy P is going to get help here at Raise. Shaco. No, Shaco, I don't like this blue start. You know, he was nerfed recently. I actually really like.
Probably just gonna go straight to Lizard next for some level 2 action.
I like early Lizard better, and there's the counter jungle, so that's why they did blue so fast. And Fizz and Gangplank are going to be caught unawares here. Oh wow, they're rounding the corner, so they will see this. Gangplank needs to get out of there, and Fizz actually getting condemned, just barely escapes that wall. And purple, they're going to go steal this red, so this is actually very smart play by Team PPSP, pulling out some good meta here later on, although their top should already be blue pilling back.
Towards the box. Apparently Shaco players don't like it when you do that, but...
So Tryndamere is going to get some early advantage up here top, and no,
Rumble's trying to disrupt the Shaco box.
Rumble's not going to let that dark binding landing onto Fizz. Falling asleep a little bit there. But now you have double buff Shaco with the help from her team, and leaving that one Lizard, so they will have to go clear that in order for the red buff to respawn.
Oh, I guess he's gonna.
It looks like they're looping around. They see a gank onto Fizz. The sieve over the wall. Shiv action incoming. Ooh, he's not going to bite on it.
Yeah, left click on Shaco. What skills does he have? Yeah, he definitely has the sieve.
Oh yeah, he only has box. So yeah, he just has
not
the
going to get the box in time.
Not going to land.
Flip
Fizz easily popping out of this. Lands the dark binding, actually very good, but not going to be enough.
All right.
Shaco doesn't have that Shiv yet. Going to have to farm some more. But double buff Shaco, very, very annoying. He's going to have to get some ganks, though, to be effective as we move further into this game.
I'm kind of thinking Rumble should be a little more aggressive on Tryndamere, despite being a level lower. Just to get some heat up and start turning on the burners.
I mean, really, it depends. I mean, let's look at the skill choices. Did he start Burner? No, so he started Harpoons for safety. Then he went Burner. He needs his shield first, so he's kind of have to wait till he has one in each skill to try to be really aggressive here against the Tryndamere.
I'm not sure how he's a level behind in Tryndamere,
because he actually ran it late because he was helping Shaco get the red.
He was helping with the counter.
And so Tryndamere got to sit up there early.
Ooh.
And so until...
That makes it really hard to win top lane.
Yeah, I mean, that actually is kind of bad at this point. Especially since Shaco did not pick up a kill yet with that double buff. But he might come top, and that might be the way that he gets the advantage.
I do have personal experience where I picked LeBlanc and a teammate picked Talon when the enemy picked Morgana. So we tricked them, and I went top as LeBlanc, and they saw this and reacted. They switched to put Garen mid and Morgana top. But by the time Morgana got there, I was halfway to level 2, so I didn't even care about Black Shield. I was just blasting through it.
So Dark binding onto Fizz, Pool going down, running through it. Hello Kitty getting a lot of harassment. Morgana playing very, very well against him, actually. And so here we go. Here's the Shaco gank. Probably going to have a good spin out of the pushes.
Here, but he might get a last-second box to cut off his escape.
Yeah, I mean, he's
so
completely safe. Biffalo, seeing that from a mile away, gonna proc the fear, baiting that Shaco back
Shaco thinking he has Evelyn's passive.
Yeah.
I wonder if a lot of people know what Evelyn's passive even is.
I don't know, she's been out of commission for so long.
Yeah, Riot has said they want to keep her over nerfed before the rework, so I will languish in obscurity with my support Evelyn a while longer.
One day stealth heroes will come back.
Well, they won't be stealth, really, but they'll be neat, I think.
So let's look at Hello Kitty's farm. 13 to Morgana's 29. So Morgana, huge advantage in farm. Looks like Finn's going to go in now. Black Shield going up, pushing her away, but she doesn't really care.
Yeah, just block and C-stone damage, letting the minions get the damage.
Yeah, losing creep scores to that turret since it is getting pushed in. Morgana, that's what she is good at. Now Rumble level 5. Actually, Rumble now with the level advantage up top, so
probably maybe trying to deny Tryndamere some CS, but he's backing off. Probably going to... he's not carrying a ward. In fact, he has a Doran. No, wait, I'm looking at Fizz's build. Sorry. Right, Rumble with Cloth. He's probably looking for a chance to go toe-to-toe with Tryndamere.
Yeah, I mean,
Cloth style, make him fight inside Flame.
Cloth 5 pots hasn't even used pots yet, but very smart against a Tryndamere. You has the armor to reduce the reduction and the pots to sustain.
Just always got that slow trident.
Should pop a.
Should be fighting back more. Yeah, made him spin away there.
Just face check it. Go toe-to-toe with him.
Definitely. Yeah, Rumble chugging a potion here. His health is going to top up before he's done drinking it.
And I think Rumble actually has the Ignite to fight him. Jana CV seeing the Shaco come through. Shaco not having a good day of it right now. Only level 4. Hasn't got a successful gank off yet. A little bit behind here. That is no good if you were playing a Shaco.
He didn't even take any summoners yet, so.
Yes.
Hi, Alex. I didn't get into the tourney, so I asked to help commentate.
So here we go. Shaco finally coming in.
Didn't work, but the tower can see him here.
Yeah, Boomerang Blade doing way better. And so Shaco has lowered the enemy support, but meanwhile they have lowered the health of Vayne, but does have
the number of potions.
Does have that
going to get found in the bush, so he has to deceive away.
Yes.
Fox getting some free hits on Gangplank, though.
Gangplank coming up to say, hey, I'm a jungle too.
3 bot on either side. Now, Shaco choosing not to...
Oh, there we go. Condemn against the wall. Exhaust going down.
And he hasn't fruited out of either.
They need to, in those engagements, really just pay attention to the Boomerang Blade. If they can dodge that, it gets rid of a lot of Sivir's upfront damage, which is bursting them down at this point. Rumble getting to push down top now. Getting some farm. Rumble actually sitting at 29 CS. Trinimir at 36. So Trinimir doing a great job. Had that early advantage to be able to sit up there and get some CS in.
Going for Berserker's Greaves early, which is interesting.
And they're going to try to keep him in check. Morgana entering both advanced wards here. Blue with a defensive ward.
Really
they do see that Morgana is going bottom here.
They're going to see it coming. I think they
should be completely safe. No ward actually.
That's a purple ward.
But they are pinging it. They do know that she is there.
Yeah.
There's the CV.
Oh, yeah, the CV.
And Morgana is going to back off.
So they saw Morgana out of lane, got suspicious.
This, meanwhile, just gets a free lane here to farm and push, catch back up. 38 CS to 46. So both teams, I'm waiting to see where the first blood comes from. Both teams, a lot of attempts. Purple not very successful with it. And blue team, you know what they need to do is they need to actually just use this mobility team, this kite team.
Fizz chasing down Shaco here.
Yeah, there we go. Probably should be able to deceive out this. Be safe.
Oh,
there's the ult with the Ignite. There's our first blood. Hopping onto him. Very smart Fizz plays. Hello Kitty. Drawing the first blood. And they just need to be patient because I feel the later this game goes, if they can get an advantage, they will win this. Morgana all going on. This is actually going to land with the Ignite. And Fizz actually blown up. So that not as good from Hello Kitty.
Actually, Morgana got blue out of that in the end, didn't she?
Yeah, so big advantage for Morgana there.
Transferred from Shaco to Fizz and back
and
to
these
Morgana.
Two are just very angry, don't like each other at all top. Trin with a huge sword just chopping away through the shield, spinning. On him. There's the chicken.
And he's just scrap shield out of there. Now Rumble
going to Rumble's silent, so he can't turn on this after it wears off. Does get a 30% damage bonus, actually, while that is up.
Trinimir's grip and sipping potions here, and he's trying to get boots, probably to avoid more skill shots from Rumble. Or at least try to farm under the tower more easily by just attacking faster.
Morgana moving up here, maybe going for a gank. That'll be pretty hard on Trinimir.
Trying to shut down Trinimir early here.
He really can't easily use that brush to do a lot of juking, which is why he's a tough top solo to track down. He does not have a flash.
Hasn't just gone around yet.
He only has his
trying to bait him in, maybe, or just get better spacing. Now Trinimir's going to ward, or
Trinimir. Ooh, here we go. Here's
now
the collapse.
With the ward, they have to
should see a spin. Dark Binding misses. Morgana very disappointed there. No success on that. Meanwhile, blue being fed to Fizz. Yeah, so Fizz going to get a blue. Get a blue back.
Blue you back.
Indeed. Let's look at the farm right now. Vayne 51 to Sivir's 52. So very even bot lane right now. And really, it's all going to be about Elite Warrior getting farmed up for his team. Very good AD carry.
Very good waiting on Silver Bolts. Sivir's Spell Shield actually blocks Silver Bolt's third hit.
Oh, really?
Yes. Don't want to give Sivir mana for free and doing less damage. So a nice tornado getting putting blue team in a favorable engage on Vayne. But they're going to back off just in time here.
So we have a 2v2 top. The junglers have come up, set high. Going to intervene in this top war. Jackbox down here.
Yes, he did.
Needs all the farm he can get, man. Shaco a little bit broke.
Shaco.
Hasn't been getting any ganks so far. Morgana finally coming in there. Great spell shield, dodging that Dark Bind. That surely would have been a death if she got Dark Bind. So great job by Sivir. Great play. And now Fizz in. There's the on the Shaco. Shaco's going to get absolutely blown up. Wow. Right now, blue, 25 minutes, doing a great job pressuring. And you know what? If he knows what's good for him, he is going to try to back off from this. But now he's been pushed under the turret. There's that heal reduction. Great flash out, trying to juke, but Parlay getting rid of that shield. He will be chased down.
Covered.
Blue absolutely swear Morgana is going to push this lane
under that tower.
In response. Janna going up War Dragon, I believe. Yes, she is. And now they actually have the advantage. They should be able to, if they really want to, they could actually push down top early here. But really, they just want to deny as much XP from Rumble, let Tryndamere keep farming, and it's really a lot safer for him if he can keep that lane up. And Tryndamere has red now as well. That's going to be disgusting. And now, Morgana going to go for last time in here on the hunt up. Boomerang Blade almost killing Vayne there. Wow, Elite Warrior in a lot of trouble, but they do see this now. What will she be able to do?
Can't really go 1v2.
Just enough mana for Spell Shield. Going to get some more mana.
Shaka coming in.
There's the slow, but Fizz is coming from behind. They don't see this. Black Shield already blown up. Pirate All coming down to help them out. Blue team. Clone being blown up. And wow, Hello Kitty actually killed. Morgana trying to run away from this. Vayne coming in, picking up the kill, and now Janna's in a lot of trouble. So Purple, great rotation here.
Wish here.
Getting the best of this exchange. Rumble, meanwhile, going up, trying to defend the turret top. And will we see a push by Purple, or will we see a Dragon? Dragon would be very smart. No jungler.
Jayco's actually going Doran's Blades here. Very strange kind of early
aggression. The jungler could come in, maybe try to smite still, but there is no cannon barrage from him. And, Janna's face-checking some Jack-in-the-Boxes. Yeah, that would not be good. And now Dragon getting pulled out.
Black Shield doesn't help at all. Dragon's burning debuff causes true damage, not magic damage.
Yeah, and so Vayne now turning on to Gangplank. Gangplank backing out of this. Doesn't want any part of this.
Bruiser here, though.
Should be able to smite and get this, finish this off.
Probably gonna die.
Will we see a steal? Gangplank coming in. Oh, smite's too early. Oh, the Dragon gets a kill onto
Gangplank got an assist, I think. He got 10 gold. Oh, wait, he killed a Jack-in-the-Box, I think.
Yes, he did. And now there's the Fizzle.
Soraka standing right next to the
sitting
fish.
around too long. This might not be worth it. They get up too many kills. Soraka running away from this, and they will get Soraka.
Soraka toast.
Maybe a hop on there. There's the hop on to Morgana. Fizz diving. Hello Kitty very, very aggressive. Vayne should be able to pick this up with one last shot. Can't she? There's the
final
there's the alt.
There we go.
Bam, picking it up.
All gold to the carry.
Trying to be aggressive there. So 5-4. Gold is even at this point.
Did you catch who got Dragon?
I actually think, I think Blue got Dragon because I think they were possibly a little bit behind, and then
actually it looks pretty even. I think Purple got it. Even. Purple was way behind before, and now they're kind of caught up.
Okay, so they should have got it. I think actually
very nice equalizer here. Tryndamere maybe ignited too early though.
Yeah,
he's still got his ult ready. He's not scared at all. He's just gonna walk away from that.
Yeah. So actually, I think actually Purple did get that. I think Gangplank went up and actually smited too early. I mean, actually we can tell by whose smite is still on cooldown.
Smites, Gangplanks is both were off cooldown.
Pretty even. So yeah. So actually,
was used first.
No, yeah. So actually, it should have went to Blue Team. Blue Team should have got that.
Huh.
Yeah, with the later smite, because actually that smite was way early from Shaco.
See, I really don't agree with this Doran's Blade setup on Shaco because the best gimmick about Shaco is that your clone has Wriggles procs as well, so he just murders Dragon and Baron super fast.
Yes.
Even if you can go support Shaco and get an early Madred somehow.
Yes.
Then when your bot lane suddenly goes up to kill Dragon, you have a jungler who has a Madred's item and this support Shaco, so you just have 3 or maybe even 4 Wriggles super early.
So right now, the one silver lining right now for a Purple team is, now that they've evened this up, is that Vayne actually is 2-0-0. So as a carry, she actually is pretty fed. Meanwhile, with Sivir
early Bloodthirster already. Sivir way behind on that.
So this is looking really good actually for Team PPSP. If they can get this Vayne, still keep her farming, and then protect her late game with the rest of her team.
Gonna be hard with Fizz around though.
I mean, the Jack-in-the-Box is actually probably gonna have to be defensive in order to protect Vayne, I think, as we move later into this game.
Yeah, they're gonna have to kind of fight in box areas. Shaco might as well start going AP, right?
Yeah.
Shaco, come out!
So Shaco all on to great Dark Binding, falls down. There's the pool. Gangplank all going down. Ignite onto him. He will fall. And Fizz coming in, wants to get a kill, but I don't know if this is the best deal. It is 2v1 right now. The rest of the team decide to clap. Morgana all great Dark Binding, and TPSP is looking really good here. Will he survive the Ignite? There's the heal from Soraka saving him. Really great there. Deceive over the wall. He will escape to safety. Sivir is on the hunt though.
Oh wow. Janna is going to tornado the real one with the blue buff.
Just misses. Morgana backing out of this. Sivir, that's not the right one. Sorry.
Oh, Vayne is not backing out. Oh, the kill lands.
First damage, true damage. Bubble going out, trying to protect himself.
Oh, Monsoon over the wall.
Fail flash. Oh, that flash would have been so money, Elite Warrior, but you're not quite elite enough. Just a good warrior.
Season 1 flash would have worked.
The Dark Binding actually lands. He's going to go in there with the pool.
Well.
Trinamere, meanwhile, in the jungle, almost
tunnel visioning on Shaco.
Yeah,
almost
almost
about to get
finds
clowned.
him for the kill.
Just like
Rumble rotating in, knowing that Trinamere is here. They are going to
have a Rumble in the jungle.
Does have that spin skill action over the wall.
Trinamere not willing to press his luck in 1v1 this Rumble here. So he knows if it gets bad, he won't be able to escape without flash or
Meanwhile, bottom turret being pressed really, really hard. They're going to back off this again. Use that turret to deny. Janna bubbling it. Little does she know that they don't actually want to kill it, so just going to try to sustain it for longer if they want to.
How charged is Vayne's Bloodthirster?
And Trinamere actually going to face check this.
Probably. Rumble's trying to force him in that direction.
They know that he's here, though.
Oh no, they got a Morgana.
I'm sorry, but Black Shield does not work very good against critical damage. Rumble's all coming down. The equalizer, protecting that brush escape.
Here comes Shaco and Fizz. Gonna get
Fizz coming up. Shaco not very strong at this point, so we might see a turret dive here. I don't know if we will.
Oh, Trinamere's gonna press R and dive for sure.
Very
as soon as
dangerous.
The minions are in there.
They do have a lot of mechanics to dive this, but if they get dive,
Shaco's got a lot of mechanics to help out. If we put the box there, they could really get ruined.
Trouble.
Okay, they got a ward.
Soraka running up here. There's the pyro on top.
Oh, very well aimed
Fish landing the wall. There we go. Morgana's gonna go down. Rumble trying to kite this as best as he can. Going on, killing Gangplank. Kazakhstan needs to get out of this, but he's exhausted. Trinamere going to pick up another kill. Get even more fed at this point. And now they might push down this turret. Get even more of a gold advantage. 1K advantage for blue team. It's going to be even more after they take down this turret. There we go. And meanwhile, Sivir killing Vayne bottom, so this is a huge turn of events.
Oh, wow,
and they will get bottom turret as well, so blue, 25 minutes actually
that Bloodthirster.
Getting, it looked like they, maybe they're falling a little behind. PPSP was catching up, great rotations, great teamwork, picking up a bunch of kills, and 2 turrets there, and they're stealing red buff, so this play from blue team looking very, very strong.
Seastone Trident is going to secure it very well.
Yes.
Very well done. Definitely showing experience on Fizz.
Shaco going in, being very, very sad. Panda is going to see that red is gone. Going to angrily throw down a Jack in the Box. Trinamere just farming this, doesn't even care. And Biffalo, the more farm Biffalo gets here,
Morgana
as we're sitting here,
she probably has a fish flapping around her head. Check it out.
Who?
Morgana has a perma-fish.
Yes.
Fizz OP.
Yes, nice little dolphin swimming around there. But yeah, so Trinamere, as I was saying earlier, 2 kills, 128 CS. He's sitting at 5K gold already.
Most on his team, actually.
Yeah, equal with Morgana, but the more he gets farmed, he will be very, very strong as further this game goes.
The black hole is just getting bigger.
So blue, a very kite intensive. Late game centric
trying
team.
To set up shenanigans here.
Yes.
Just gives him a little.
And Dragon is up, so we will have another Dragon fight. Both teams pinging here. I expect a Dragon fight.
Probably a bit after Bloodthirster is reset here.
So here we go. Oracle from Janna. Might remove that vision. Dark Binding. Into the brush.
Man, every time I look at Morgana, I keep thinking the shark is going to jump out.
It will be interesting to see.
All 5 of them there, and with Oracle, they're going to get this Dragon
Lost vision, a 5-man. Rumble rotating, but it's way too late. This Dragon's going to fall. Great, actually, rotation teamwork. Getting that Oracles. Now will we see a fight to make up for the spell shield popped early, so Sivir is in a little bit of trouble if they were to engage, but no. It's going to back off here. Blue team doing a really good job. Getting farther ahead, actually with a 4K advantage. So what is a pretty even game? Went to a 1K advantage and jumped very quickly with some turrets and a Dragon to a 4K advantage. So blue team, if they can go spend their gold and make it effective, is going to have a good advantage in any next team fight that happens.
Could reciprocate pretty well if they manage to take some turrets of their own or steal buffs and stuff like that.
Yes, indeed.
Certainly not out of their hands. Like right now, Vayne is more powerful than Sivir if they can just make her stay and actually force a fight before she can go back and buy stuff.
Yes, indeed. So mids back to their lanes. Morgana with the perma-fish buff.
No, perma-fish debuff more like.
Well, it's a buff to me because it makes her more fun to look at, honestly. So
kind of makes sense with the kitchen skin, actually.
Yeah.
We're making fish cakes.
Yeah.
Crab cakes. The crabbiest.
Grilling it up. So here we go. Trinamere actually invading the jungle again. Smart ward there at red. Gonna gain some more vision. Hop over the wall. Find that there is no golems there. Rumble's gonna back off out of here. Buffalo free to
items here.
Free to put some damage under this turret. Should back off though. Rumble very, very tanky. And really, I think Purple at this point needs to rally up for some good team fights. Catch catch Blue separated up here.
It's always a little bit harder to team fight with a Shaco. He works a little bit like Evelyn, where you just can't go in right away. You have to like wait for CC or hope they walk into boxes or just start split pushing to make them get into bad positions and stuff like that.
Yeah. And right now, if you are tuning with us, this is Gottacon 2012. Team PPSP versus Team 25 Minutes. Game 2. And Trinidad taking a lot of focus here, but he does have his ult. He is pretty safe. Should be able to back up. They do have Jaina ult. Pirate ult going down. Tanking through a lot of that. The clone taking most of the damage. And there we go.
Shaco's clone.
Morgana jumping in, getting a lot of ults, but actually not getting it canceled and bursting down instantly. Jaina really low, staying in there just to throw in some CC, baiting Rumble into the brush. He has nowhere to go. Blue looking like the better team fight team right now.
Well, Shaco
superior positioning, and now will we see a very early Baron? I think we will. 22-minute Baron coming in here. Gets that little bit of advantage. Just have to tank through this.
Well, they do have 2 Wriggles on
Vayne,
the team.
no bottom lane during all of that. Right now, Purple needs to really switch up here.
Right, server now
they will get Baron.
And there, Shaco setting up for his classic Ghostblade. I told you about it.
And you know what? I would retire at this point. Because Shaco not working out for them. Couple interesting decisions from PSP from both these last 2 games. This is game 2. PPSP from the winners bracket, 25 minutes, actually knocked to the losers bracket by a PPSP. And so coming up, had to win 2 games, and right now they're winning game 2 of Gottacon 2012 with a 7K advantage. So they're going to go back and buy. We're going to see a heavy item advantage, I expect, pretty soon from PPSP.
Fizz now with Needlessly Large Rod and Sheen. He's going for that classic glass cannon Fizz build.
Yeah, and I mean, so far it's been effective. They have tons of damage, tons of kite, great mobility, great ults too to counter this team. So, I mean, Morgana, as you saw, went in there, had a pretty good ult, but she just got blown up by the team once they focused her. And they really need this Vayne to get farmed. Vayne right now, 2-1-0, so she has a death bottom. Only has that Bloodthirster and Grief still. So
keeping abreast of Sivir though.
Yeah, I mean, focus, CV coming in, Trinidad invading. Purple, I mean, I feel like they're just, behind is not what their team wants to be. And Blue taking advantage of this, the out of position, going to push down, probably get 2 turrets here before the rest of the team can rotate. They can't really cross straight through the jungle. Just need to clear this out. And it looks like we're going to see a rotate top, maybe towards Rumble. Yeah. The steel red. 25 minutes, looking very strong right now. Killing that Shaco clone.
Scouting him.
Don't even care.
Well,
Jack in the Box getting destroyed before he even gets a chance to do anything. Dark Binding going down. And will we see? They should be able to get this turret dive. Equalizer going down, trying to deter that. Pirate ult zoning the rest of PPSP down. Very, very smart here. No one going down
gets thrown on Gangplank when it should be saved for Tryndamere.
Yes. Vayne actually being zoned out here by Fizz.
Managed to not get fished.
Misses the fish. So we're going to see a rotate down towards Blue. Probably another turret, taking out all these outer turrets systematically. Team 25 Minutes just looks so strong in these teamwork situations. Overconfident before, and now just looking very, very strong. And now this is not the place to team fight. Most of their ults are down. You should defend their base turrets.
They really need Rumble's ult to be able to engage
Fizz
here.
Going in there.
Fizz has no fish either.
Morgana already going down. We're going to see 2 stuns, but no, they get out of it. And oh my gosh, Shaco way too aggressive. And this actually could be the catalyst for a lot of trouble for Team PPSP.
But no fear from Shaco. They have no reason to not go all the way in and just.
And right now they're doing a great job rotating, keeping the Team PPSP on their toes against their turrets. And they have this Baron buff. They can dive if they want to. They are far enough ahead.
I think Vayne is too scared of Tryndamere spinning in on her. Not just she should just kind of right-click on people and watch somebody die, but she's just really scared of Fizz and Tryndamere here.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for her to survive the diving, actually, from Team 25 Minutes.
They don't really have any CC to peel with.
Rotate down to Dragon. They've been on the money with their Dragon timer all game, showing a lot of professional play here, actually.
Not even writing in the chat. They have it all in their heads.
Yeah, I mean, probably communicating with each other over voice chat. Going to pick up a Dragon instantly. And you know what? 25 Minutes, I feel like, has a very strong chance to win Gottacon 2012. But if we know anything from earlier games, Team PPSP, very, very good team, had that amazing comeback earlier in the tournament.
Very good at team fighting when it counted.
And they have the AoE ults to do it. I just think, Shaco a little bit too far behind. Vayne needs to get fed. I mean, it's all onto Vayne. If they can keep Vayne alive and the team fights, basically put all that upfront AoE, get Morgana and Rumble to get focused maybe, get out their damage, and then have Vayne just clean up.
I think
that's probably their best chance.
Shaco get a phase just like as much CC as they can to try and peel people off.
I mean, Shaco really just needs to try to maybe get some focus, but he gets blown up so fast in team fights, he almost needs to just go tanky and just take focus, and that's it.
He's got Doran's Blades for health, so he's actually like less squishy than your average Shaco, but
yeah.
I just think his build is a bit too unconventional here.
I think the problem is, he didn't get any early ganks, so he's not fed, and he's not really factored in his team fights, so really, Team PPSP is fighting 4v5s constantly.
Yeah, and the other thing, Shaco needs Wriggles for his split pushing power, so Tryndamere runs into a box. Now they know they're there, and Purple Team is going to disintegrate a bit, or disperse.
Purple needs to engage on this right here if they
Shaco cloning himself probably too early.
The position of the other team, but great Oracle play, counter warding by the Janna.
Shaco scouting with his clone, but should be there for doing damage. Now he's going to have to deceive out of there or die.
We have Fizz diving in there, lands the fish, there's the barrage, getting slowed.
Equalizer
charging his turret.
Distance.
Rumble trying to run away.
Vayne gone already.
Gone, and that was the key to the tournament, getting chased through. Here we go, Fizz on the hunt, just trying to pick up this last Rumble. There's the Ignite, going to pick up the kill. Yep. There's the ace, and now blue team's going to push this turret very, very hard. Advantage for 25 minutes right now.
Got him minion wave ready to go.
And this is actually smart by Fizz. He's actually pulled the creeps away from the turret, going to kill them and be out of turret aggro. So very, very strong. So here we go. 25 minutes, push it out of the hib. Gonna get this first middle inhib. Purple team should be coming back up very, very soon. Biffalo backing out.
They're gonna rotate top here.
Yes, should have a good rotate top. There's Australia's Revenue to give them even more speed so they can clear this turret as fast as possible before Purple can respond.
Coming, I'm afraid. No, wait,
Fizz looks like he's blue pulling with, so it looks like we're going to see a back off here. I think they probably could have got that turret, maybe.
They're just going to play really safe.
Yeah, so they're going to go back, they're going to buy.
To kill Oracle or give him spree gold.
Use that gold advantage.
Janna with 6 wards now.
2 players over 9k for Team 25 minutes. And that Fizz is pretty fed at this point. 172 CS from Tryndamere. Exactly what you don't want. The highest CS player in the game right now in 5-0-6. And, they have the exhaust to try to deal with it, but they keep getting picked off and blown up in fights early. And, I really feel like PPSP is in a world of hurt now. On the back foot. Baron coming up, and they have that Baron timer down as well.
Yeah, they killed it around 21.
25 minutes, came to play. 12k advantage right now. So, just going to press it home at this point.
Advantage. Or 13, I guess. Farming that jungle like it's theirs.
Here we go. Red buff. Sivir and Tryndamere with the red buff.
Baron going to come back, and he's second now.
Yes, indeed. So there it is. Pops up. Blue waiting to collapse on this. They will take this Baron very, very quickly. Purple cannot respond, defending their base. Shaco waiting in the brush. No one's going to come, buddy, and if they did, you would get destroyed. So here we go. Final push, final hurrah for 25 minutes. I see it in the future. Biffalo coming in here is going to find himself a Shaco. Shaco quickly deceiving out.
Still got a chicken on his head.
Slowed by the chicken.
Get it.
Oh,
nice
here
box.
comes the slowed box to defend himself.
Interesting that Shaco's
and this should not be actually out at this turret. This is actually ill-advised. What is Shaco doing? I mean, you can't do any damage for that. They're not going to focus it. They know better. So here we go. Team 25 minutes pushing in on this turret. Here we go, just waiting for the Pyrodol initiation. They can't actually zone them out if they want to. There we go. Speed buffs going down.
They might engage, but
Janna not the right target they want. Shaco bounding out of this. Ton of characters being blown up as we move farther, getting chased in here. Soraka getting taken down almost by this Ignite, but actually heals through it. Vayne coming back in the fight. Vayne, still alive. That's what they need, is Vayne to be unaccounted for. She can actually come in there, maybe clean up some kills here.
Our final hour is on cooldown, though.
Yeah, so actually defending this pretty well.
Chase them down.
Pushing the Baron buff out. A lot of players low, but they did get that top turret, so if they can heal up or do...
Well, they lost 2, but they took out Gangplank and his Baron buff. But now they're going to come back with full health and just try again, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they can push... I mean, they have 2 naked inhibs right now. The second one probably coming up pretty soon after it's taken down earlier in the game. And bottom turret, about 3/4 health, so...
If they keep the minions off it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so they have geared back up, and they're just going to run back out there, push an inhib, I'm sure. Let's see, Tryndamere with, let's see, we have Wriggles, Phantom Dancer. I'm going for a second Phantom Dancer. Has the Seal up here.
Just this high mobility team in there again.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to get back to those inhibitors very fast. If they still have Baron buff, they should be doing pretty good here.
Jana going with the Locket of the Iron Solari, probably to try and deter the AoE ultimate spam
Gangplank
here.
a little bit behind, still doesn't have his Cannon Barrage up yet. Still waiting on cooldown.
Fizz now finished Deathcap and Lichbane, ready to just find one person and kill them. Probably Vayne.
Running around here, we might see an engage off of this. Fish landing onto Morgana. Morgana going to try to tank through this. So much damage! Oh my gosh!
Oh, jumps over Dark Binding, only to get hit by Condemned.
Job by Elite Warrior, trying to zone him out. Tryndamere going in there. Great dive by Pirate, picking up that kill. Pushed away by Jana, protecting her team. Now we have a team fighter in hand. All the focus exhausted onto Vayne. Tryndamere onto her. Almost gets the kill there. And now pushing back is Purple Team. They don't have a lot of damage here. Tryndamere unaccounted for. Gonna clean this up. Tryndamere, the Buffalo, pushing in here, and we might see just another inhib go down and then pressuring onto this turret. Elite Warrior trying to defend his team, has the damage, trying to carry it, but Tryndamere too strong right now, coming in there, blown up, and now the turret's going to go down. One turret, should see another Nexus turret, and you know, that Shaco, GG's going down. Congratulations to Team 25 Minutes, winning Gottacon 2012, sponsored by TTI Computers. Going to take home $500 in prizes, and plus the RP, plus the Triumphant Rise skin. And there we have it. Congratulations again to Team 25 Minutes, our champions.